Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, May 26th, and I am popping in here for a few moments to share with you an aha moment that I actually just had. So I'm excited to share this with you because I would actually really sincerely appreciate your feedback on this one. I haven't fully developed it, so let me know what your thoughts are. If we haven't met before, my name is Tanya Woods Richardson. I'm a financial strategist and neuroeconomics expert, really just a fancy way of saying that I'm fascinated by better understanding our brain and the financial decisions that it makes with it. So the aha moment today actually came about, I'll move the microphone over, sorry, came about as a result of prepping for my interview with Corliss Roussel here in the next 45 minutes or so. And Corliss and I are going to be talking all about finding our purpose in life, living our purpose in life. And as I was in the throes of preparing, I was putting together a list of questions which oftentimes come up from the clients and the members that I work with in the Matrix. And one of the groups that I do a lot of work with are teachers. And it is oftentimes the number one question that most gets presented when I'm speaking to teachers about making their magic number. So just to backtrack a little bit, the magic number is really getting our society to understand that most of us do what we can with what we make. And I encourage people to understand what needs to happen financially from a investing, saving, sharing, and spending capacity, which will then influence what we actually truly need to be earning. And so the pushback that I oftentimes get from many individuals, including teachers, and I'm not pinpointing them specifically in this aha moment, but this is where I'm just giving you the background for where my mind went on this, really interesting journey this morning. Typically, the pushback I get is, but we're in a profession that is devalued to start off with. Society devalues the role of teachers. This is the feedback that I hear oftentimes from teachers. And so, there's ceilings. Like there's only so much that I can actually be making in this profession. So as I'm processing that this morning, in preparation for this interview, I decided to research millionaire teachers. And in doing so, what actually came about, you'd be amazed if you actually Google millionaire teachers, you'd be amazed at how many teachers are actually millionaires. And out of the 16 that I researched, all 16 made their money through investments. And here, actually not, well, here again, some background information for you. So investments in the space that I am in, I look at investments as long-term security, and I look at savings as short-term security. And right now we are in a country where the vast majority of Canadians don't have this necessary savings on hand to deal with an emergency should it arise, hence what we saw with COVID, nor do they have the right amount of money set aside for their long-term security, the cash that they're going to need on hand come the time that they wish to retire. So my philosophy or my understanding has always been that people are avoiding the saving and the investing because their subconscious is familiar with not feeling safe, hence continuing to make decisions such as not investing or choosing to put that money elsewhere to keep it in a state that it is familiar with. I know there's a lot there to dissect, trying to keep this aha moment short, but check out the moneymasterymatrix.com if you're looking for more insight and information on that. So here's my aha in this. And this is what I want you to come back and weigh in on as we start to explore this. Could it be, so now that we know that teachers can become millionaires, and they've done that with a full-time job in teaching, in one case, this individual is making $28,000 a year, but they've still managed to become millionaires through investing. Could it be, and I'm processing that, I know you're waiting for it, aren't you? I'm processing this too, because I have some resistance to investing in markets. Could it be that we choose not to invest on a subconscious level because it's too easy? Because investing, especially in markets, is where your money makes money. And yes, we do it in a smart way, and we surround ourselves with the people that can help us make sound, fiscally responsible decisions in that area, but I want you to sit with that. I'm going to sit with it too. And then let's check back in. Could it be that we resist the idea of investing in the market because it's too easy? So here's some other correlations I just want to bring to your attention ever so quickly. In the line of work that I do, of almost 900 entrepreneurs that I've worked with in the last 3 years, 85% of the women that I have worked with have skewed martyr. The martyr is the self-sacrificing perfectionist, right? Unreasonably high expectations of themselves and others. We have a notion that life is meant to be about working hard. The harder we work, apparently, the more money we're supposed to be making, but that doesn't happen for most of us. So we have this belief that with hard work comes money. Something to think about, something to think about. And then coming back to the teacher piece, it is fascinating again. Sorry, okay, one more piece on investing. 71% of millennials, 71% of millennial men are investing. This is according to Wells Fargo, and 47% of women, millennials, are investing. So there's a gender disparity between the two genders and who's investing. And I'm wondering again if there's correlation with money martyrdom, right? Needing to work hard to make money. Something to think about. And then last piece is back to the teacher piece. It's interesting because out of the, and this is just one study that I found, and I apologize, I don't have the name of the study right in front of me. Well, it was done through Forbes. And I don't have it in front of me right now. Let me see if I can recount. Of the pre-primary teacher range, 97% of teachers in that category are women. 85% of the teachers in the primary education space are women. Then we get into 75 on secondary schools or elementary schools are women. And then we start moving into the 65 to 70% gap when we start getting into higher education. Something to think about. Something to think about. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I hope if you found this fascinating that you'll continue the conversation with Corliss and myself in the Matrix at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. And if you look in the Facebook page, you will find the link to our Zoom meeting, which is live and open for your conversation and your questions. All right, everybody, thanks for joining. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.